love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym.
Two funny mamas. Dang, my face is fat. I'm in the car, but I'm at a light. Welcome. My name is Kym Whitley, and Sherri has turned into a white man. Wait, who's that?
Hey, family. Hey, family. Hey, family.
That's Chris. Say
Hey,
hi,
family.
Chris.
Hey, Kym, how are you? This is a well-oiled machine 4 years in.
Yep. Sherri,
You broke up. You I think Kim's driving through a valley.
No. It took you so. That's your equipment. It took you so long to start.
It took me
It
so
took
long
you
to
so
start
long
what?
to start the podcast live. I drove home. I'm literally pulling up. That's how long it took you to get the live.
Yeah, this is on me for sure. Yeah.
Well, it's not on you,
What's
but
Sherri doing?
I'm not telling that girl's business. She doing something.
She
She doing
Well, we'll
something
see if she joins us. Uh,
with
all
these
right, so
kids.
shout out to everybody in the live chat. J Rock the actor, Pack 93, Baby Ruth Candy, Lynn Lives Life.
I found my door to open. Hang on it. I can't get in.
Mm, 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 mm.
All right, I'm going in the.
All right, so Kim's gonna go in the house. Let's
I'm
see.
going in the house. All right, store for. You ain't got nothing to tell. I'm stuck like that. All right, I can't get out the car. Oh, it's called. Can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me?
All
I'm
right,
trying to get out the car.
yeah,
My
get in
leg
the
got
house.
caught.
We'll talk to you in a second. You hang up.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, it's like that, huh?
No, I. All right. So if anybody can hear me, looks like we can. Deja's got me. Kim's walking in her house. We were definitely supposed to start a little while ago. So thank you for everybody to for for keeping things moving. So yes, Kym was in her car, as we see in the live chat. Our friend can't see who said it. They said Chris is in a hotel room and Kim's in a car driving. What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. It's Two Funny Mamas. Welcome to the show. Deja is in St. Louis holding it down. I am out with a friend of Two Funny Mamas, Ariva Martin. She's on a seven state Battleground tour. You'll hear some more about that in just a little bit. And we appreciate all you all tuning in. Latanya Jones, hey. Irina says, oh boy, Chris is taking over. Yes, my master plan has come true. And this has all been in the works this entire time for me to run a show called Two Funny Mamas. So keep us on our toes. Kiana Maria says the Chris Denman show. Definitely would be my color scheme and my topic of choice, parenting with no kids. That's a big thing, right? Pack 93 says, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I agree. I'm at a hotel in Atlanta. I thought I picked a nice, quiet place. Apparently, there's 17 parties happening, and it is something. So we're here. We were in Detroit yesterday. Wonderful people at In Harmony Cafe. We had Milwaukee before that. We're going to talk about that. So Phoenix and Vegas too. And then we've got Atlanta tomorrow, Philadelphia and Charlotte coming up still on this tour. And Kym was actually a part of it in Milwaukee. So we'll talk to her. Let's go to the live chat. Elaine Hardy, hey to you. Thanks for tuning in. to see Chris Denman on Sherri Shepherd and Kym Whitley's podcast. We're going to get through it. J-Rock, the actor, says hashtag the Chris Show. Kym has a really big house, so it takes her like 40 minutes to walk in from parking to. Oh, I hear somebody. I guess the staff helped her through after she had some caviar on the way through her front yard, and then maybe a jaunt through the polo grounds at Kym's house is what took her so long. So
that didn't take that long. That did not. Did you bring my salad for me, please, so I can finish it? And when Mignet gets here, tell
no. What's your new assistant? What's your assistant's name?
Why are you in my business? Huh?
I told her there's three rules. She looked at me like this.
Thank you, Kelsey. No problem. Wait, go get out. My dogs. Listen, I'm gonna need some extra salad dressing. Look at that refrigerator and see if I got anything from Panera Bread, or maybe the one from Chick-fil-A. Something nice. Hey, y'all.
I got to hang out with you in Milwaukee. I was so happy to see you. You were on the road with Baltimore with Andre. You guys crushed it. You're about to be somewhere tomorrow.
Going to wait a minute. I choose. Look at you. We are on our way.
How about it? I'm gonna do the show like this.
You know that's how I roll, right? You know I like to be up in the camera. You already know. Wait,
you do.
And my phone.
So you're going up to Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club? What are you doing?
I'm going up to Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. Y'all already know it's going to be on, that's this weekend, Tacoma, Washington, Super Funny Comedy Club, Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each. So please, I meant to do a video and I didn't do one today. So that was a mistake. Yeah, okay. All right, thank you. Let me see what I got. That's all they got in there.
I have like a.
Did you see the what's that dressing from Chick-fil-A? I think there's one in there. It's got a red top to it. Maybe I'm gonna try this Olive Garden right here. Huh? And I got. You know what? I'm gonna need to put my eyelashes on. My eyelashes falling off. We got to. We're going to the Autism Speaks Gala. I want you to know that. Well, look at that. See, that Chick-fil-A one too. Yeah, well, let the people know. I was supposed to do a video, I didn't. It was Super Funny Comedy, Nate Jackson's. I need y'all to buy some tickets.
Is it too late?
No, it's not sold out yet, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
We'll get out and support Kym if you're in the Tacoma area or Seattle, Tacoma area, right? I think those are a little far apart, but
yes.
So you've been traveling a lot. People are asking what I'm doing. It is pretty wild because every city we go to mirrors where VP Harris is, and then you've got all these celebrities and Obama's out campaigning and everything. So every city we go to, there's a mass. They're like, oh, it's terrible traffic today. It's all this. And
sorry about that, Lord Jesus. This is what happens. And you know, it's funny because it's always a friend who knows I'm doing the podcast. I think they want me to answer the phone while I'm doing the podcast.
Who is it?
That was Dr. T. That was Dr. T.
All right. So while Kym catches up on her nutrition, so let's check this out. Kym, let's talk about this. So you got a show. If you're in Washington, Tacoma area, go see Kym. All our friends in Baltimore got to see. Is Andre going with you to Washington?
I don't know. Andre just getting back in town. He might not.
Yeah.
It's a quick run. But you know, we just did Timonium. Magooby's up there.
How was that? I love. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you, but the people in Baltimore were so great when I met them.
Oh my God, it was fantastic. We killed the game. You know, it was just really good. So, you know, we just expect big things. We've been killing these shows and having a good time doing it. And everybody's been really supportive. But I really love is that we went to Milwaukee for Kamala. Me.
Okay, you want to lead? You
Mhm.
want to jump in on that?
Yeah, let's tell them. Tell them
All
what we
right.
did,
So
and then
what Kym? Then what?
I'm a piggyback.
Oh yeah, let me set this up for you. So Ariva Martin came on here. If you don't know Ariva, she's a civil rights lawyer. She's a CNN correspondent or contributor. Dr. Phil, and she's runs Special Needs Network, which Kym is on the board of. Ariva is a very
Mhm.
hardworking, hard-charging individual with a passion for politics, right? So I met Ariva through Kym. Ariva has been in LA for a while. So we linked up, we put together a few things that worked out, and then kind of last minute, not kind of, definitely last minute, she got the go ahead from,
Mhm.
I guess, the DNC, and they said, "Hey, go with this tour idea that you all have." So it's a Battleground state tour. We started in Phoenix at Lush Cafe and Lounge, black owned. We had Macy Gray, Cleveland coming
Right.
through. Macy Gray joined us in Phoenix at Lush Cafe and Lounge. This was a whole thing. If you want to hear like a whole story, I can dive into it. So Ariva's out on the road. We're all rushing around. I've got Vaughn, our camera guy and director, with us. Phoenix
Mhm.
was great. The people were wonderful. Nothing wilder than Tempe on a Monday. I'll tell you that. But shout out to Jevin Hodge out there at Phoenix. He was super, just very well organized and energetic dude who put a lot of great people together. It's really cool. I don't consider myself too political. I'll vote a certain way, and I want the best for everybody, but I don't really dive in that much, Kym. Like even you have eclipsed anything I really get into too much. I care, but it's just not something I'm outspoken about or
Right.
generally that knowledgeable about, to be honest. So Riva's knocking doors in Phoenix. So we do it in Phoenix. There's some pictures. Nope. That's Rise and Grind in Milwaukee. So if you see Macy Gray, Deja, all the photos around her. Sorry, we put this together last second. So Deja's working hard to get these up. She'll show a few.
Oh, now it's
So if you
last second.
see, what's that?
Now it's the last second. You were like, Kym,
Oh,
come
I
on, people
no.
are waiting. Uh-huh.
I'm talking about
You
the
the producer.
photos. That,
Yeah, right. But you the producer, then it should have been produced, right, Chris? The first, huh? I know
yes.
your
And
mom
what
did.
else could I? You did. You FaceTimed my mom the other night. I don't know what the deal is. Trell, I apologize if I'm cutting off or if there's any kind of issues with that. Sound keeps cutting off. I don't know. This is what
The,
happens. We're all trying to do this right. So, um, if you see Macy Gray, Deja, we can
there's
show
Macy
that
Gray
picture of
right there.
Phoenix. Well, that's Ariva.
That's the flyer. Macy Gray. Let's talk about what happened.
Mhm.
Macy, did she sing a song? What happened in Phoenix,
She
Chris?
did. She sang. So some great folks came out. Some representatives from like local government, everybody. It was really cool. Again, a lot of people came out to see Macy. She sang at the end. She sang 3 songs. We had a keyboardist show
Oh,
up and play with us last minute. I had to let a keyboardist go right before the show because they weren't vibing. Super nice person, but it's just wild being live and on the road.
what's that mean?
So either
Vibing.
way,
What's that mean though?
they didn't know the songs.
Oh, got
And
it.
they said they could pick up anything. And Macy Gray, give her all the credit in the world. She was so patient and so kind. So if we oh my gosh. Um
Off the air.
I don't know what's up with these photos. So either way, so
We're
tell us. So we've been to Phoenix. We'll show us. We're just
Milwaukee.
gonna psych. Yeah. So we went to
We went to
Vegas,
Milwaukee.
Masterpiece Barber School, and then we at Barber College, and then we ended up in Milwaukee. And what did you do in Milwaukee, Kym? This is hilarious to me. Shout out to Milwaukee, Rise and Grind Cafe, all the wonderful people. DJ Mick Shell was wonderful. Wonderful people in Milwaukee. But what did you do? You showed up and you said, "Hey, I'm going to join this tour. I'm going to come. I'm going to forgo time with my family." And then what happened?
Well, first of all, I flew in from Baltimore from off just doing a show. I was exhausted. And Ariva hits the ground running. We land. I get up at 4 in the morning, get on the plane. I had to go to New York to go to Milwaukee, which was backwards. We get there at 10 o'clock. Areva's like, let's go. I was like, let's go where? To breakfast? And I was like, to sleep? No. First, we go straight to a radio station. We talk about what we're doing there in the Battleground states. We need undecided voters to vote for Kamala and why, blah, 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 blah. We leave there. I'm like, okay, now we go to sleep? She was like, no, we're going to the campaign office. We go to the campaign office. All this is happening, and they were very nice. Then I was like, so we're going, there we go. I said, we're going home? We're going to the hotel? She said, no. We get in the car and we're going to knock on doors. I was like, of strangers?
Can you imagine being in Milwaukee at 10 a.m. on what day was it?
Monday.
And Kym Whitley
Right.
shows up at your door asking who you're going to vote for?
Let me tell you something. It wasn't that easy.
Look at this packed out. It was packed. It was so packed. So, okay, so what happened when you were out knocking on doors? Did you learn anything? Did you flip any voters? What'd you do?
I got in an argument.
I'm sorry?
A disagreement, you know.
Okay.
Ran into
all right.
some brothers, Ted and Bob. Nice guys.
This is Detroit, actually. So Rise and Grind Cafe was our it was really cool. In Harmony Cafe, they're wonderful. And Deja is dealing with some out of order photos, so that's not her fault at all. Okay, so what were the arguments about?
Well, this is the thing. People are out here with misinformation. This brother's telling me he's not voting because neither candidate really, but Trump is a gangster. I said, a gangster of what? He say what he mean. Yes, he's going to get us in World War III. The things that he said about, Kamala Harris, a black woman. He was like, Kamala ain't been to the border. Kamala this, Kamala. I said, first of all, where are you getting your news from? Snapchat? MySpace? Where are you getting your news from? He had all the wrong information. But I love that we have these information sheets. I wish I had one right here, but they're upstairs. Great information. He was like, what, you gonna show me eating chicken? That's the picture?
Wait a minute.
People gonna think I got
We didn't.
Eating problem.
This is in Milwaukee for sure. That food was so good. Look at that. That's Bobby, the owners. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. Rise and Grind on Martin Luther King in Milwaukee. Support them, please.
Well, I got a death grip on her shoulder.
I wanted to make fun of you and say, "Is that my hand?"
Exactly. I was like, "What is the big hand?"
So you got out and you were in it. You were ready to argue.
I was ready to argue because what people got to know is what she's about to do, where her policies are, what her beliefs are. And if you don't know what a vice president does, they come in, well, she ain't done nothing. A vice president can only do so much. So I got with him, and he was like, well, she can talk to the man. I said, that's like me and you being married, and I told you I'm going to go buy a couch. And you said, don't go buy the couch. Look here, I'm going to do what I want to do. And we sleep together. What are you talking about? If I'm running things, I'm running things. You can give me your opinion all you want. And then Areva was like, why do we have to take it to you being in the bed with somebody? Yeah, I was all off the issues, off the cuff. Yeah. So my biggest thing for people is this. I went around and asked people, what's your plan? The most important thing people have to know, what we found out, if you ask a voter what's their plan, like are you going with your family? Are you doing in person? Are you doing absentee? Are you going to mail it in? If you have a plan, we found out that voters, it was 4 times more likely to vote. If you just leave it up to half. So I'm challenging everybody who's listening to this podcast, ask your family and friends, what's your plan on voting? Have a plan. Because when you don't have a plan, man, you might be like, oh, I missed it, or I didn't plan it. I forgot it was today. I need to mail it in, whatever. This is a very important election. So have a plan. And sisters, I need you to talk to these brothers out here. If you got a black man in your life, ask them who they voting for and why. And if they say Trump, step on their baby toe real hard. But you got to talk to them and see where they're coming from and why they're saying this. It's not that many, but there shouldn't be any. How about that? It's not that many, but there shouldn't be any. Oh, I think I just did me a campaign slogan. Kym Whitley for the win.
Not that many. Shouldn't be any.
That's right. Talking about they not going to vote for Kamala. These men are something else out here. But that's what we did. We had a good time in Milwaukee. I've never been. I'm going to go back. I like the people. We talked to a lot of the politicians there. It's a good place, and they got some good people, but they got a lot of work to do there.
Yeah, they do, and they are, and they're working hard, and it was good conversation. You light up a room. I know we give each other a lot of trouble, but boy, it is exciting to see how happy people are to see you and how you're about 50 people's new friend whenever you come in. So I want to compliment you on how great you are to people. And it's tough. Like, I know everybody thinks it's probably really fun to be famous and known and everything, but it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of, imagine taking pictures with hundreds of strangers all the time. It's kind of unique. So shout out, you can throw that back up, Deja. Shout out to DJ Michelle. She was so good. She was great. She was an audio engineer, everything else too. That was in Milwaukee. I'll just have Deja cycle through these pictures from the tour. We can just run through them real quick if that's cool with you, Kym.
How are you going to just sit there and just scratch your head? This is why. Okay, go ahead. Cycle through.
As you eat a meal in Vegas, Masterpiece Barbershop. Marsha Warfield joined us. That was cool.
Oh, that was cool. Look at that.
Yeah, I was glad you weren't there. The owner of the barbershop was somebody you would have sexually harassed. So.
Wow. Look at Marsha with her dashiki on. And some political leaders, I see.
Oh yeah, some great people all over the place. Ariva's done an amazing job putting those panels together. That's why it's like, we're getting you food. There's a DJ. There's drinks. You might meet a celebrity at these things. Like Coca's joining us tomorrow in Atlanta.
Where are you going to be? Coco Brown.
There's Macy.
Oh, Macy looks good.
Macy and Ariva. Yeah, that shout out to Matthew, makeup and hair, and Macy was rocking it. Yeah, it was great in Phoenix. So,
who's Matthew? Who's Matthew? I need to know.
He's doing hair and makeup. Yeah, for Ariva. He works with Macy. That's Phoenix also, Lush Cafe and Lounge.
Nice. Oh, y'all had it going on.
Mm-hmm. There's our DJ. Shout out to Tarvis.
Why do we call it the Battle States, Chris?
Battleground states, yeah, it's they're tough. That's why you see everybody touring around, because it's undecided voters, or it's really neck and neck. So they're going to be the ones that really decide it, because a lot of states are already fixed. Those are all the representatives in the Full House in Phoenix at Lush Cafe. Awesome staff too. I think that's what I'm kind of seeing. Kym, you tour obviously all the time, and you do all this stuff. I travel quite a bit and do things, but boy, do I love meeting nice people. This is in Detroit last night. That's a lieutenant governor. What do you think of that? Wow. That's great. And the panel, everyone was, yeah. So that's tall one in the middle. Yeah, he's a very talented guy, and it's that was at In Harmony Cafe in Detroit. Really cool area. I'm loving all the cities too. That's I don't really get to see a lot of them.
So where do you go tomorrow? Okay, where do you go next?
I'm in Atlanta, and we're going to be at Sandtown Pub in South Fulton tomorrow. Coca's going to join us. Sharon Reed's going to join us. All kinds of great people are going to be there. So if you want, I can put the RSVP.
Please send me the invitation. I have a couple people to invite in Atlanta.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's great. Kym, you're a big help. I'll send that. Put it in the chat too.
I'm in it for Kamala, the best I can do and the most that I can do. Oh, that looks
And shout out to Garland. Oh yeah, that was In Harmony in Detroit. They did such a good job. Lieutenant Governor is Garland Gilchrist in Detroit. What a nice dude, and a great staff and everything else too. So, oh my gosh, he was on American Idol. This is in Detroit. His name is Charles. When I say he put the mic down, he didn't need the mic. Full house, packed shoulder to shoulder. He sang songs. It was something to be seen. It was really
Wow.
impressive. So
You got to send me a
yeah,
video of that. He didn't need the
he
microphone. Wow.
no, no, and we were because we were going through it. Listen, live shows are kind of wild, right? You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's showing up. We're doing these on the fly, and he was so good. You could see he's shoulder to shoulder in Detroit.
Wow.
Here, I was going to tell you his full name, Charles Allen. I'm sorry, and he's I believe he's running for city council in Saginaw, Michigan too. There's some impressive people we're meeting on this. So that's in Harmony in Detroit. Yeah.
So Atlanta is tomorrow, and then what is after Atlanta?
Well, next week we'll be in Philadelphia. B Flat's going to join us. Some other great folks in Philadelphia are going to join us. We're locking in the location. We'll have that. But all of these are up on Eventbrite. If you just type in Areva Martin, Eventbrite, Battleground State Tour is on Eventbrite. So, and then we have Charlotte too. And that's our friends in Milwaukee again. I might move to Milwaukee, Kym. They were good to me. It was easy living. It was easy living in Milwaukee.
Why it looks
I
like
enjoyed
from
it.
my waist down, I'm 300 pounds in those pants. Wow.
Oh no. That's where's this? This is Milwaukee, right? Or wait,
Yep, that is Milwaukee.
Yeah. What did you think? So Kym sat by the side. Oh, aren't you impressed by all the panelists that she put together?
I'm very impressed. And I hope that it moves the needle. That's the most important thing. So
it seemed that way. It seemed like people were coming up with plans and different things like that to make it work. So I don't know. Did you put your sign up? We need to talk about that.
Oh, let me talk about that right quick. Matter of fact, Kelsey, we forgot the Band-Aid and the ice.
Kelsey's gonna learn.
Band-Aids?
Oh, damn. It's too late. So, Chris, I was going to come on the podcast. We forgot we were rushing like this.
Oh, my gosh. What was that about? You got a nose job? You got a nose job?
No, let's see if you can see it from the side view. You see a hump right here? Where's the sign, Kelsey? Is it still upstairs? Oh, you did put it outside. I didn't even see it. As long as people can see it when they drive by. Oh, okay. But mailbox might be blocking it. I might have to put it closer. Okay. So, the yard signs, y'all. So, I don't know why I didn't think they don't have them in LA, but I can't find them. So the yard side that says Harris and Waltz. I said, Chris, I'm going to put this in my suitcase. So it has a big old wire in it. So Chris bent the wire up for me, fantastic, and bent it backwards so it could stick in my suitcase. Took the sign, put it in it. This morning, I was like, oh, I've got to put this sign up. I bend back. I let go. That sucker snapped, and it hit me right here. Now it's sore, and I got makeup on it, but it's blue. I hope I don't have black eyes. But if you see, it's a hump right here. But let me tell you something. It hit me so hard, Chris. I was knocked out, stunned for a minute. All I could do was this. And the dog started licking me, but I couldn't yell. I didn't know how to get ice. It popped me so hard. So right here is a knot from here to here. Y'all, I don't know if y'all see that, but I was going to put a
Oh
Band-Aid
my
on
gosh.
it. So, hey, Minyay. See, we do all of this. Can you do me a favor? I don't have any gas in the little car either. Just FYI, I'm just letting you know. I'm spoiled. Minyay helps me out. My other car.
What a good man. He's a nice guy. I've met Minyay.
Minyay's the best.
The best.
You want us to come say hi? Peek in.
Jump in.
Let the ladies see you.
There's a peek in real quick.
Let's bring out Andre. Bend down and say hi to the people.
Let me see.
Oh, drop your Instagram, Minyay. How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm in Atlanta in a hotel room. People are screaming outside, so I'm awesome.
Atlanta.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole lot.
Oh, you're in Atlanta.
This is actually, I'm actually filming a spinoff of the series Atlanta. So this is a big deal.
No wonder you was having problems.
Oh,
I thought you was in the
nice.
studio.
Not really.
Oh, shut up.
Oh no,
Say,
I'm in Atlanta. Deja's in St.
oh,
Louis.
okay. Beignet, what's your Instagram? If some, in
My
case some girls.
Instagram is
Yeah,
I am
get in his
Young
DMs,
Forbes.
ladies.
I
Oh
am
yeah, hey.
Young Forbes.
I am Young Forbes. I'm the future of Young Forbes. I'm the next generation of Young Forbes. That's what we doing. You gotta manifest, Kym. Manifestation. And the ladies too. But still, it's catchy. That lets them know I have potential.
You know my mama said
I have the ladies now know I have potential.
Kym, what were we saying? What'd your mom say?
Okay. Like my mama said.
I'm gonna change it to I have potential. Can I change it to I have potential?
Yeah, I was gonna say my mama said potential don't mean nothing, but you ain't got shit yet.
Hey, that is not the glass. That is not how you look at the glass. They told you look at it half full, not half empty.
You're right.
That's a half full mentality, ma'am.
You're right. Help me carry this. Thank you, love. Look at you.
What do we you
That's
said I need to do? What was
in
the
the
car?
kitchen. Oh, can you put some gas in the little car? Because it's just as easy. I was like, I think I'm running out of gas. I didn't even look at it. Just throw that
And
in
then
there.
feeding Joshua.
Oh my gosh.
The tutor's coming over. The dogs is good. The big car. So I hit my own car today, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a rough day.
Tell the people how this happened. I didn't know this.
Yeah, there's too much going on today, Chris. And all I know is see Mickey text me and says, slow down. So the little car, the big car keeps having problems, like not starting for some reason. And it might be the key because it says no key detected. So that means it ain't going to start, right? Well, I got nervous, so I pulled the car half in the driveway, like on the street, but in the driveway, like parallel. But the trash cans was there, so it's sticking halfway in the driveway. Well, the little car is 20 years old. You know, it's a little vintage. So so it ain't got the beep, 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 beep in the back of it. But you forget that because you're driving an up-to-date car so much, right? So I jump in the little car. You know, it's what you can't even push the button. You got to push the key in to start it. So I jump in the little car, start it because I got to get to my appointment. Put it in reverse, straight to the other car. Bam! I said, I'll be damned. Both cars jacked up. I hit myself. That's all I got to say. Yeah. So we're probably gonna be
we're reaching some unprecedented times. I'm wondering, are we at a point where you're so busy and you have so much going on? Do you need your assistant seems very nice, so this has nothing to do with her. Do you need a light?
It's 5 o'clock.
Huh?
You know, we got to do that before 5. Or I'm not going to be able to take him. Oh, Jesus. I ain't going to have no money. I got to take him with me up to Tacoma, Washington then. Just give me the cards. I'll figure it out when I get there. Lord Jesus, help me.
Can you hear these people yelling behind me?
What is that?
Do you hear people yelling?
Yeah, what is it, Chris?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just people yelling outside. Welcome to Atlanta.
Why don't you look out the window? It might be a riot. Why don't you check?
You want to look?
You look. I don't need to look.
Text Sherri and say she should come on. She just texted us.
And said what? Okay.
I don't see anything. Here, okay. I'll do it.
Did you tell her we are on? Oh, look at Dara.
Talking about my technology, Kym.
Oh, where was Dara? Oh, cause she's in oh, good. She's in New York. Okay. I'm gonna send that to Sherri. That's what I need to send it to. So she could see the little girl doing it. So Sherri, you want me to see what Sherri's doing? Okay.
I just told her.
Did you text
what she said? I did just now. She said she's on. Deja, Sherri's on. People don't have to suffer through me anymore.
Yeah. I gotta I was gonna say ask Kelsey. We gotta go. Mm-hmm. I gotta get dressed. Are my clothes ready?
Give it 2 seconds. Let Sherri get on.
I gotta go to Autism Speaks. Oh, Sherri knows about it because I'm doing it because she ain't showing up. Oh, get
Mm.
there. Well, we ain't got no card, so oh Lord. When I tell you, life be lifing,
It
it's like
happens.
Chris is frozen. Oh,
I'm
yeah, like
frozen.
it happened. No, I didn't know if you was frozen or not. Oh, look, Mark Williams is on, Cleveland mayor. Oh, look at Sherri looking different with her thick hair. Okay, can you let Joshua know the tutor be here at 5:30?
Hi,
Thank
Sherri.
you.
Welcome to your show.
Sherri,
Thank you for jumping on. I know you got a lot going on.
is she
Oh
naked?
man,
Oh,
no, I got a tank top on.
oh, girl.
But I have a my camera is not clean. I'm sorry.
No, that's not your camera. It's the lights. It's the
Oh, it's the
lights
lights in the
shining down.
background. The lights in
Yeah,
the background. Well, that's
it is what it
terrible.
is. We're just happy to have you.
I know. I'm so sorry. There we
Oh,
go.
look at you. Okay, that's cute. There you go. Look at you knowing how to fix stuff. You all technological.
You're going to Autism Speaks? Is that Georgiana's?
Yeah, Georgiana's baby. I got to be there on that red carpet. But girl, I done had a day. You understand? I done slapped myself because each time I touch it, I got to put some ice on it. But I slapped myself with this wire. When the thick wire,
She
you know,
took
them
a
yard signs.
she
I
took
took a
a
yard sign.
show. Deja, can you show the photo? I'm asking Deja in St. Louis to do 800 things at once. Deja, do you have the photo of the Kym and Riva on stage holding the Harris Walls sign in Milwaukee at Rise and Grind Cafe? Okay, you see that? You see this very sign, Sherri?
Yes.
That's a very standard yard sign for a political campaign, right? You've
Right.
seen those.
Yes.
Yep. See the
That's a
wire hanging down?
very thick wire. Kym
Very thick.
Kym decided that they don't have those in LA and that I need to do something so she can make it carryable or bringing it on.
I
So
did. I did.
I like when Kym describes it because she says how strong I am and how quickly I molded the very hard wire.
You
Um,
did.
so I made like a hanger looking thing, but it's very thick. Like you could really hurt someone. And it turned, and Kym's like, I got to take it. She can't find them anywhere in California. And then what happened when you got to LA, Kym?
So I put it in my suitcase. Chris folded it up for me. This morning, girl, I was like, oh, this is easy. I can pull this and shape it back, right? I pulled it and the thing he had curved. I pushed it down. Girl, that sucker snapped and hit me right here. Under this makeup, girl, ain't nothing but a big bruise. I said, I hope tomorrow my eyes ain't black. And it's a knot. If you can see it from the side, girl, it stunned me. It hit me, and I was in shock for like 5 minutes. I just stood there, and the dog, I was trying to tell the dog go get me some ice, but I ain't trained him to go get me some ice. Girl, I was in so much pain. He snapped it back, and I'm glad it wasn't my eye. I was
I
like, what is
know.
wrong? Yeah, that was dumb. Then you ever hit your own car?
I
The
heard that
red,
story.
yeah, the red car, the little car hit the big car. And I got to go to Autism Speaks. And I got on a big old frock. I got to go put some clothes on. Because they want me on the red carpet, but I can't take the cars. The cars are all jacked up. So
So
I'm
you
about
have
to
to
get
take
an
an
Uber.
Uber.
Yeah, figure that out. It's been rough.
Is someone going with you?
Oh, damn. Oh, Lord, I'm glad you said that. I invited this lady, but I did send her the invitation. Jesus, oh, the lady coming.
I think that you're doing too much.
You're right,
I
friend.
think- Yeah, and I think that you don't like saying no, but you're doing too much.
Well, I figured you wasn't going to be able to make it. I was like, let me represent.
Yeah, I was
You know how
asked, but I
people,
was like, I can't come back to California. I've already done it. Been there this weekend, so it was a no.
no, right. And I felt like since she's Joshua's attorney, I didn't want nothing bad to happen. So I said, let me just show up, do the carpet. You know, you be feeling obligated because it might be a night I might need to call her. Joshua might have done some bad shit. So
You act like Joshua was selling drugs around the corner and and the cops then raided the place. Scary Joshua done some bad shit.
He might. That's why I said I gotta keep these relationships going. But I'm gonna do it quick. I'm gonna hit this red carpet because I'm sleepy. Look at me.
Yes, you are sleepy. And I hope, who are you going with?
I'm gonna take this lady who's on the Special Needs Network, uh, 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 Alicia. I'm gonna take her because she's on the board with me, and maybe we can get some
Okay.
ideas for our show. And I'm gonna take Kelsey. Kelsey's my new assistant, who's popping in, learning some stuff. She just, she's part time, but she's good. I need her to come learn some things. So that's about it. But I think
Okay.
we're gonna
Well,
have to get on the Uber.
you're gonna have to take an Uber and you're gonna have to get dressed now.
Oh,
So
my
at least
eyelashes are coming off too. Daggone it.
yeah, I can see that
Okay, yeah.
one on the other eye coming off. I see that one hanging off.
And, and Chris ain't say nothing.
That's not the kind of stuff men really typically look at because they typically really don't like big lashes. If they had their druthers, we wouldn't be wearing lashes. But
Right.
what time does the gig start? Is the carpet?
The carpet is, what time is the carpet? 6:30 is the carpet to what?
Till 7:30, and then the dinner's at 8.
6:30 to 7:30, and the dinner's at 8. She want me
Okay,
on
are
this
you
red
staying for
carpet.
the dinner or are you doing just the carpet?
I'm thinking to do the carpet, go sit down for a second or two before the show start, because I invited the board member. Plus, I'm trying to find who the president of the Autism Speaks people are so I can ask them for some money for the Special Needs Network. Doing too much? Doing too much.
You're doing too much. That's not 2 minutes. That's staying there tonight.
I ain't think about that. Oh, Dexter, you stuck outside?
Is Dexter's gonna answer you?
No, he looking at me through the window like, really. Almost ran over my dog today, so I can't deal with
Oh
that.
my God.
He got out.
Well,
I told
well,
Joshua
you
to open
already
that
you're
door.
doing too much. But you have to get ready and go to the Autism Speaks. But this is, you
Yeah,
invited somebody who, you can't really leave in 2 minutes because you
I
invited
didn't think about
somebody.
that. I invited somebody. Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't think
So
about
you
that
kind of
part.
you kind of have to stay for at least half of the thing, but and you're doing the right. You
And, I,
really over.
and I'm not packed. I leave tomorrow for Tacoma, Washington, and I got 2 shows tomorrow night. Tripping, I am tripping, I am tripping.
No has to go fit somewhere into your life. The word no. Because even though, here's the deal, even though Georgiana is like amazing, she's helped me out. She would understand you're tired. She's not going to stop helping you because you have the kind of spirit, Kym, where people want to assist you. You just because you do so much for people, but you have overcommitted yourself, and now your brain is foggy, and things are happening that probably would not have happened to you just being present. And I think that somewhere in here you have to say no.
Mm,
So, because you are
I'm listening.
so tired, it's very good that you're going to take an Uber because you're tired.
Yeah, you're
Is
right.
everybody, are they meeting you at the house, the 2 people, and driving with you?
No, that's why I forgot to check on the lady, how she getting there. Lord
Oh
have
my
mercy.
goodness.
Right,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. Oh my
Well, I think your
goodness.
assistant needs to start before she goes to the thing with you because that's the kind of stuff you need your assistant for.
Oh, the body
Um,
said, okay, the lady, because she said, on my way, she getting there at 6:15. Okay. Okay, your name is at the door. I'll be getting there probably around the same time, or 6:30-ish, or maybe a quarter to 7. But have
where
fun, enjoy, and we'll meet up.
where is the
It's at
event taking place?
Tagliana. You know that.
Oh,
place?
it's in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like La Brea, or yeah, it's like that, right?
Fountain. It's off of Fountain and Vine, something like
Okay.
that.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really nice. It's a really nice event space.
You had somebody
Um,
on your show. Who'd you have on your show today or yesterday? Damn it! I gotta watch it.
David Mann and Tamala Mann,
No, no, no.
Barbara
It was
Corcoran, Griffin came.
no,
She's
no.
sick, girl. I be forgetting, girl.
Who was
Lin
who was it?
Manuel
You
Miranda.
did have wow, you had them kind of people on your show?
Uh-huh.
And I missed that?
Jennifer,
Mark,
excuse me, sorry.
Mark's the
Jennifer
one that
Hudson
told me.
came.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Hudson.
Hudson.
And I heard you asked her when's the wedding.
I did.
I didn't, and so they really
Oh, you
did
mean with
get
her in
engaged.
Common? Yeah, with her in Common?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I
Has
did. You
Common
know what she
asked
said?
anybody what?
She said you have to watch the Jennifer Hudson show to find out how you get checked without getting checked.
Ah!
But I did.
Oh,
I sure
God!
did. I said Common did a post
Oh, my
about your
God.
Christmas album using 1 Corinthians, love is good, love is kind, love doesn't hold any, anger or whatever. And he said, and in saying this, I just love your album. And I love it so much. And now I can listen to it with my family and friends. And I'm like, really? Really? So I told her, I said, he did that. I said, he need to read that scripture. You who finds a wife finds a good thing. I said, I got a ton more scriptures where that came from. But you don't need to ask me about them, Common, because this is a good thing. So, yeah, I asked her a few questions about Common.
Now, has Common ever asked anybody to marry him? Is this his first engagement? Oh, now you quiet. Now you quiet.
He hasn't asked her. You know what I think? I think they married
Oh, wait.
already.
Wait a minute. You about to make me run about this room. You gonna tell me, first of all, I thought I saw a clip. I be half watching. He didn't propose to her?
No, he did
On
not
TV?
propose to her. What he said was, if I was gonna marry anybody.
Oh.
Now he's had a history, Common. Him and Tiffany Haddish broke up. What was it, 2-3 years ago? Maybe
Right.
3 years ago. She was devastated.
Yeah, she was.
I think they're married already. Now I'm not sure. I asked
Well,
Jennifer, what do I have
what
to?
makes you think it?
I think Miss Hudson's very private.
Yeah.
I think that she's very private, which is a good thing. I think that people should be more private. Lupita Nyong'o. Somebody was getting on me because I said Nyong'o instead of Nyong'o. They was like, geez, is it so hard
Let's
to
talk.
pronounce her
You
last
ain't got
name?
no accent. Whatever. Go ahead.
Like, I'm not from the country. It's,
Right.
over here,
Right.
we say Nyong'o, but it's
Stop
Nyong'o.
listening to what people say. Go ahead.
I didn't say I listened. I just said I read it. I try to take constructive.
What you be
But
reading? No, forget all that. Go ahead.
she made a
Nyongo,
comment.
Nyongo.
Is your cham cham? Is your chicken nuggets in cham cham?
Yep.
Is your chicken nuggets in the
Yeah. That was the jam.
That was the jam, Missy Elliott.
They
Her
knew who
and
you
Queen
were talking
Latifah got
about.
the gold medal of honor from the President Biden. Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott, they looked so fly. But Lupita Nyong'o said, she was with this dude. I think he was like a producer or something, and they were doing TikToks and making all kinds of videos on social media. And then she put this when she was heartbroken, and from how she was talking about she was betrayed. Usually when you're betrayed by a man, he cheated. And then so she got with that white boy. Remember Joshua Jackson? He's on that new show about the doctors on the sea. I think his name, Joshua Jackson. He was married to the girl from Queen and Slim.
Wow.
That beautiful girl, Jody, I can't remember her name. But she was with him for a few months and they went public. They were on the beach. She had her bikini. He was all with her. And then they broke up. So she wrote this missive on Instagram saying she's going to keep her private life private now, because she said something, it was to the effect of, like, when you get over it, it lives on as if it's still fresh with people on social media.
Exactly, it does.
And I'm in such agreement. I'm like, I feel too many people share so much on social media because we all looking for validation. That's why we on social media. We trying to get our followers. You know, we try to use it to promote our stuff, but we still, it's a validation thing, let's be honest. And once you start putting out there, I think it should be a little bit of a waiting period when you're dating somebody, Kym. Like, give it 3 months.
Just
Even though
like being
that's not
pregnant.
enough.
You wait to the 3rd month. You don't tell people you're
Wait till the
pregnant.
3rd month.
You wait.
It really is like, if you can wait to the 6th month is even better. But it's hard to wait 6 months when you're in love. And you want to tell the world. And right now, the world is our social media. Or you want to let the world know, I'm in love. You want to let the world know he fine. You want to let the world know he treats me well. You want to let the world know it's Lenny Kravitz. If I was dating Lenny, I don't think I'd be able to wait no damn 3 months to be telling people.
Girl, who you telling?
I be wanting everybody to know, bitches, he mine.
Okay.
So I'm not judging. I understand. Depending on who it is, if it's Bugaboo, you might want to keep him, and he just giving the good D. You keep him secret. But if it's somebody that everybody wants, you the one that got Matthew McConaughey, you want folks to know. But as far as Jennifer Hudson, she's very, very private. So I wouldn't say I don't think they're married. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that's good.
If
And
her
she's
and
been married before or engaged?
Oh yeah, she had a baby. She was married to that guy who became a wrestler. He was a light
Okay,
skinned
so
dude.
they were married.
She's
So.
been married before, but I just wouldn't be
Okay,
surprised
well,
because she's very private. Common. I think Common is pretty private. It's always the women who are posting about him. You notice that? Like, the women
never
post
thought
about
about it.
him, and then he'll come on and say, "Yeah, we together." So, yeah, I ask her a few questions, but you know me, I don't prod or probe. If you're not comfortable, I'm not gonna go there. But she was very willing and open. She was very cheeky. Like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing, no matter what you ask. So
Right.
that's the thing. At this age, girl, I'm like, I'm so grown. I don't want to open up the door and have to be saying, "Oh, this is who I'm dating," and then I got to put out a statement going, "Please respect my privacy."
That's
Because you
true.
put it,
That's true.
and
So
I
wait,
so
okay, go ahead, finish your statement because I'm gonna
well,
ask for
I don't
something.
keep you because you have to get ready. You get
Right,
distracted
but
by shiny
where
objects.
you right, you're right. Where you get this hair from? I want that hair.
This was curly. This was one of my curly pieces, and
Oh, so
Theo
that's why it looks
decided
so
to
thick.
straighten. He
Oh,
decided
that
to
looks good.
Valley of the Dolls kind of. So anyway, I had to go get this MRI. And when I tell you, the wig was glued on. I'm about to go in there and they go, "Do you have anything metal in your body?" I said, "No." They said, "So you good because metal's gonna interfere." Girl, why I get up on the table and I was like, "Do bobby pins in a wig count as metal?"
Yes,
And he said, "Yes." As the thing was about to slide, and I was like, hold on. So I said, I have to get off the table
girl,
and go take the
it would
bobby
have
pins out
snatched.
the wig.
Girl, your head would have been at the top of that machine. Snatched
Girl,
all the skin
and
off. Snatched
in the
all.
MRI machine. And Kym, so I'm trying to get the wig off, but Theo got all of these bobby pins in my head. So it's glued. So I got to rip it off of my skin, going, "Please, baby hair that's just growing it back in, stay." So I take it off. Then I got a ton of bobby pins holding my braids down. So, girl, by the time I came back in there and laid on that table, they was like, "Who are you?"
Where,
Because I got prison braids on underneath the wig. So I come in looking like Valley of the Dolls. "Look at me. I am much too young to prove the same. Don't let me be your
uh,
age." And come in looking like, "Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. We be clubbing." Security up in the club. I know they talked about me when I was in that daggone tunnel so bad, going, and they recognized me too. So I took the bobby pins out.
I'm glad you took the bobby pins out, though.
Me too.
All right, I'm gonna go get dressed. Where's
So go
Chris?
get dressed. I just popped in. Is this live?
Well, I'm gonna leave. Yes, I'm gonna leave this head up right there, so you think it's me.
Please do for like 5 minutes.
Ma, right? Kym is still here. Talk to me.
Can we promote Kym's show and my show?
Yes.
Yeah. Where are you at, Sherri? We'll promote
I'm
Kym's.
in
Where are you
Raleigh,
at?
Durham, North Carolina.
Oh, I should go.
But I don't know where.
I'll tell
Damn.
you. You're at the Raleigh Improv.
Joshua, I didn't see you all day. I was about to leave again. I'm giving your mommy some love.
All right, so well, let's say hey to Joshua, obviously. What's up,
Hi,
Joshua?
Looking like a grown man. Golly. Hey, Joshua.
Hey.
You say hey to Chris?
Hey, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, baby.
Am I going to that?
No, why? Ashlyn be here. I don't leave till tomorrow morning.
I love how you get in the top of Kym's head. I'm not quite sure what happened. That it is now like the top of her head.
Zipping my lips on this one.
I talked about that today. The hair been in. The hair been in a ponytail for over a month.
Yes, I know. I've seen every picture, and I said, I got to tell Kym. Auntie 1 week, auntie 2nd week, auntie 3rd week, auntie 4th week, auntie 5th week, auntie 6th week.
I'm gonna
This is
change
the 12th week.
Okay. I know. Even the hairstylist, Angie, called me. Is like, what are you doing?
Kym, you look like a Nickelodeon character now. You look like the woman that enters. Remember that role Yvette Nicole Brown played with them 2 boys?
Yeah, I can't. She put it in here, and I just never knew how to get it down.
Stop it, Kym.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Even Chris.
Somebody help me out this chair.
Chris can take a lot of your flaws, but that
I'm over here trying to distract people. Hey, look at me. Hello.
Stop that.
Did I show something I shouldn't have shown?
Don't do that.
Can we edit it? Can we edit it out?
No.
Are we live?
Yes.
No, we can't edit it.
Sorry, everybody.
Put some glue under that wig, girl. You look like Isaac Hayes when you move that wig.
You brought Isaac Hayes to the table.
Isaac Hayes? It was that bad?
You look like a high yellow Isaac Hayes. Kym, you moved it so far back and I didn't see hair underneath there.
MM in the chat. MM in the chat says Kym has Rachel Dolezal's Halloween wig on.
Damn, I got hair under there.
Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, Kym?
It's blonde. My hair is blonde.
I had a wig made for you. Where's it at?
It's upstairs, but it's blonde, Sherri. My wig is blonde. Help me up.
Do you want me to get you a black one?
No, look.
This blur this out.
Hey, Mignette, I did that. I did that in Milwaukee.
Non-disclosure. I signed a non-disclosure. I just.
You know, you look like Cher, and you look like Cher and that young boy she got. That's what you look like.
Damn.
I got stressed today. I popped my back. You ready?
You look like Madonna with her little black boyfriend she got.
You got nice arms.
Sherri in Milwaukee, Kym was coming off the stage and she's doing this half in, half out thing. I said, nope. I just picked her up and took her off the stage just like this. But you got to get around her back, Mignette. You got to treat it like you're.
Now it's uncomfortable. Like y'all over here.
It's very uncomfortable. You got to get up under her, Mignette, at the bottom.
It's over. I'm up.
Y'all gonna have me? I got the allegations.
I got
Stop doing that.
Keep that up. Move into the camera more. A little harder.
Okay, y'all. I'm on the podcast. Look on my head.
Okay.
All right.
leave it up. Leave it up,
Have a
Deja.
good
All right.
night.
All right. See y'all. Thank you. Come
Oh
on.
my gosh,
Let's
this girl.
I need some
All right. So
Friday.
Sherri, there's still 600 people in here watching. Sherri's going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, December 6th and 7th at the Improv. Get your tickets at improv.com/Raleigh. Go see Sherri. She's going to have a bunch of fun, and she'll say, "Hey, family," if you come out.
And Kym will be this weekend. Where's Kym gonna be?
Tacoma. She's at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club in the Washington, Seattle area. You were up there, weren't you, Sherri?
I love Nate Jackson's comedy club. It was so much fun. It was so great being up there. So Nate Jackson's comedy club in Tacoma, Washington. She's got 4 shows, 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday. So much fun. And yeah.
Well, I told everybody at the top of the show, but Kym showed up in Milwaukee, speaking of busy, for Reva's Battleground State Tour. Reva came on, told you about it. That's why I'm in Atlanta right now. We're going to be
Right.
in Philadelphia, Charlotte. So, yeah, I'll plug something too. If you're in Atlanta, come to Sandtown Pub in South Fulton. Black-owned restaurant. Frederica has owned it for 12 years, I believe, 13 years. It's going to be a good time.
Okay.
Coca's joining us. Sharon Reed's coming out. So it'll be a good time. And there's a lot of important
Nice.
issues being discussed. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
it's great.
Very nice.
Yeah. Everything going
And
well with the show? It seems like you're killing it.
Yeah, everything's going well. We're September, October. We're 2 months into the new season, and everything is going pretty well. And we're having really great guests on, which I'm happy about. And
Huge.
yeah, Kathy Griffin came on. She's on tomorrow.
Oh, very cool.
She's on tomorrow. So she was really funny. Do you know Kathy Griffin holds the Guinness Book of World Records for more comedy specials, man or woman? Kathy Griffin has done the most comedy specials. So I'm
That's
gonna go see her at
incredible.
Carnegie Hall. And she just beat Joan Rivers for playing Carnegie Hall. Joan did it 4 times. This is Kathy's 6th time.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Kathy Griffin's had 20 specials, 3 original comedy albums, and 1 concert film. That's 5 lifetimes of achievements. That's wild.
I mean, pretty. And so Trip this, she goes, "Why don't you return my text?" And I said, "Because I didn't get them." And she goes, "I text you all the time and you never text me back." This is the kind of stuff she says. "Hey, it's KG. I'm so excited to see you this week. Love you." So I'm like, who the hell is KG? So I put
Sounds like
KG.
spam.
Thank you. I put KG with 4 question marks. I don't get nothing back. So I delete the message. Then I get another message. Like, I've been getting these random messages. Like, how come you're not talking to me? KG. And I said, if you don't stop texting me, whoever you are, I don't play this BS. Then
You know what I would have thought?
What?
Oh.
It was that.
I would have thought it was Kevin Garnett because anything's possible.
I don't know Kevin Garnett. He don't know me. He's
You
about
don't know
an
the-
athlete.
You don't know the thing. Either way.
I thought it was Kevin Gart.
So wait, so how did it end? I interrupted you.
As I said, I thought it was Kevin Gart. I didn't know. She said it was KG, and I said, "Oh, you're KG." She was like, "Yeah, Kathy Griffin." She said, "I don't like to put my name on a text in case it was the wrong number." She said, "I've had this number since 2007." Yeah, because I've had the same number. If you've had my number since 2007, I'm at the same number. I haven't changed it yet. But apparently I must have deleted Kathy's because I didn't have a number. So she came on to talk about how she got blackballed, because she held up that head of Donald Trump, and she thought everybody was going to take it as a joke. And like they took away her passport. She was on the no-fly zone. She lost, her agents dropped her. She couldn't do any stand-up in the United States. She started doing it in Europe, but like she went through it. She didn't think she was gonna work again. And then
That's
yeah, because coming back from that, when Trump decides to, she had to hire like full-time security because she was getting so many death threats. Then she got
right.
lung cancer and she lost half of a lung. So she's only operating with a lung and a half. I said, girl, you got more jokes than you do lungs. And she
I'm not
laughed.
laughing at that.
She laughed.
That's really funny. That's funny.
But she was talking like this. That's how she was talking all the time. And then she did some experimental stuff with the doctors, and now she talks fine.
Wow.
She had mental issues because of the whole, Trump thing, depression, like her marriage broke up. I mean, she's going through it. So she said, I'm
Yeah.
so grateful to be back playing, for and she's selling out. Like, that's the
That's
thing.
great.
She's selling it. She lives next door to the Kardashians. You making money when you live
Right.
by yourself in a mansion next to the Kardashians.
That's no joke.
No, so she was on the show, and the guy from the Shark Tank. Who's the black guy from the Shark Tank? Damon.
Dash.
No, Damon Dash is another producer, but it's Damon somebody from FUBU, who's on the Shark Tank. He's one of the sharks, and then
It's
Barbara
Damon John,
Corcoran.
obviously.
Damon John. He was on a few days ago, and then Barbara Corcoran came on, and I said, "Oh my God, you're 75 years old and you're glowing. What's the secret to looking so young?" She said, "This is my third facelift, and on my birthday, I'm gonna have a fourth one." I was like, "Damn,
Okay.
damn." I'm like, where they
That'll
gonna
do
get
it.
where they gonna get the stuff to lift from your face?
Whose face will they be lifting?
I said, "Did you look like you look now? Who you look like before?" And she said, "It didn't look like me." I said, "Well, ain't this about a blip?" She looked good. 75 years old. 75 is different. It ain't your mama's 75. Is these grown sexies 75 be looking fly. Sherri even walked different. Sherri walked with a sperm in her step.
Okay. It's Sherri Shepherd, everybody.
Chris,
Something.
it be taking you too
Something's been
long to
keeping me
get
on.
my stuff. It be taking you too long to get it.
I think there's a delay or something because I'm just trying to see. I'm like, what? Sherri's gearing up for the road, is what you're doing. I get it.
I am. I got to get back on the road. Kym's on the road a lot. So I got to get back on the road. But yeah, we've had some good people. Jennifer Hudson, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote In the Heights, Hamilton.
Did you sing for him?
No, I'm not singing for Lin-Manuel. I just show him how funny I am. Let me tell you a fun fact about Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did In the Heights, Hamilton. He wrote In the Heights, the movie. He's doing The Lion King. He wrote the score for the new Lion King movie, Mufasa. It's a prequel to The Lion King. He's doing a lot of stuff. He's really smart. His wife is a lawyer. She graduated from MIT. That's smart. So
Wow.
when I had my show, Trial and Error,
Yep.
it was a great
John
show.
Lithgow.
With John Lithgow, second Lithgow. I always got to, everybody says gal, but it's Lithgow. Because he corrected me many, many times. So anyway, Kristen Chenoweth was on the second season. The third season, because we got canceled, Glenn Close was supposed to be on our third season. But can I tell you, after the first season, because NBC had nothing to pair our show with, they were going to cancel our show. Lin-Manuel Miranda tweeted all weekend, like nonstop, about how amazing the show was, how amazing each character was. He gave me such glowing reviews for my acting that NBC picked the show up because of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Just because he kept tweeting. And I said, and not only that, I got a raise because he kept talking about what a great actress I was. So I'm forever indebted to Lin.
From his appearances, like a cult appearance, he had maybe 2 episodes of just background acting. Nicholas D'Augusto played Jan's assistant on The Office, And I remember we had him on our radio show where I met you, and it was during trial and error, and he was just raving about how great it is and everything. So it's one of those that you'll probably always wonder what could have been.
Yeah, it really. I feel like no, I know it. I know this because even the writer said it, who created it and wrote most of the episodes. If we had gone a third season, I would have gotten nominated for an Emmy. I don't know if I would have won because it depends on who you're up against, but I definitely would have got nominated. My character. One time, a newspaper, the New York Times, came out with the who should be nominated for an Emmy, Chris, and I read it, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I didn't see the word should. I saw who nominated for an Emmy, and I looked at it, and it said Sherri Shepherd from Trial and Error and all, why I was amazing, and I ran through the house screaming, going, "Oh my God, I got nominated for Emmy!" And I'm screaming, and my assistant Edie, because I threw the paper at her, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I got to put out a statement." And she read it. She's like, "Yeah, this says that you should be nominated. You didn't get nominated." And I was like, "For an Emmy?" Wait a minute, what? I didn't get nominated. I was so embarrassed.
Damn it.
I know. I
Yeah.
was like, damn it. But we got canceled after the second season.
Yeah.
And so, but it was an amazing show, and so he pretty much saved it for the second season. So if you want to see it, it's streaming somewhere, but I don't know where. And I hope that somebody will make it come back in 5 years because this was so good, and I'd love to reprise my character of Anne Fletch.
You can watch it on Amazon Prime. Apple TV has the whole seasons available for purchase. Google Play, Fandango at home, maybe Paramount Plus,
gosh.
but for sure Amazon. Like you can watch season 1. So yeah, justwatch.com. I don't know what that is, but
Oh
it's
my
all
gosh.
over.
So if you want to see some very brilliantly written, a brilliantly written show, and it's very farcical. It's in a made up town where everybody is weird and they're trying to solve a murder. And it's based off this show on Netflix called The Staircase or Jinxed or something like that. But it's really good.
7.9 out of 10 on IMDb, and IMDb is a very
They're
trustworthy
harsh.
rating. Like that's hard. Yeah.
I think we got like 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like it's a brilliantly written show called Trial and Error in a fictitious town. John Lithgow was up for murder. That's the second season. And the only person who knows, or only thing who knows who murdered John Lithgow's wife, is this bird. And everybody in the town is weird. And they hired this
Yeah.
very young lawyer straight from New York who's got big dreams, and they put him on the case because Lithgow is very rich. And everyone around him is weird. And I play his assistant who like loses her memory after 3 seconds. So I'm always going, "May I help you?" Hi. And he's like, "I'm your boss." And I'm like, "Hi, may I help you?" And I have all of these neurological disorders. Like I can't stop laughing. And it was fun to play. Really fun to play. So that's it about
86%
me.
on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Sherri, I know you were dealing with some stuff. You got a crazy schedule. I think we should remind everybody to come to Raleigh in December at the Improv, and you should check out Sherri doing stand up live. That's how many stand up dates do you have left this year? Is that it?
Yeah. And then I start all over next year. So this is the last stand-up date for me this year is December in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Improv. 6th and
December
7th, I
6th
think.
and 7th. Yep.
6th and 7th.
So you all
Yeah,
get
that's
tickets
all I
for that.
got. That's all I got.
Beautiful.
And I think that's all I got. But and then Kym is in at Nate Jackson's, a funny comedy club in Tacoma, Washington. So you can go get tickets from the Nate Jackson Comedy Club. For me, you can go to Sherri Show TV to get tickets. And Chris is in Atlanta. You can just see him on the streets. He is like on the streets, like looking at everything, going, "Wow, this is the big city, huh?" Because unlike These are all the dates. Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas on the 16th of October. Oh, we're past that. He's in Atlanta,
Past it.
Georgia. Next week, he's going to be in Philadelphia on the 30th, right before Halloween. He's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. So go
Yeah,
out and see.
I'm trying to meet Paperboy in Atlanta.
Are you?
Not the rapper from the '90s, the character from Atlanta, the TV show.
From
I'm here to find
Atlanta,
him.
Donald Glover's brilliantly written show, Atlanta.
Yeah,
Hysterical.
I'm like,
And
what? Excuse me, have you seen Paperboy?
did you do that in an English accent?
Oh, it'd be so bad. Pardon, is the boy of paper around?
Is the boy of paper around? That's hysterical. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what
No,
I was looking
I'll
at?
tell you what. Nope. What?
No, keep going. Keep going.
Nope. I'm just Sandtown Pub in South Fulton. Shout out to Frederica and DJ Ron. Going to be spinning tomorrow. Come out. Sharon Reed's going to be with us. She's very talented. Ariva's hosting. Coca Brown's going to stop by and say hi. It'll be great. Oh, Sherelle from Amazing Culture Fedora is going to stop by, and
Oh,
she'll be a special
awesome.
guest as well. Yeah, it's going to be good. So, and I may reach out to a singer that I know is here. As well. So if you're in Atlanta, come out and support. It's a great local business, and these have been packed and they've been interesting. And again, I say this as the producer of the entire thing. I haven't really ever dove into the political side of stuff much. This is really engaging. Ariva's an
Yeah.
incredible host. I love it when people try and argue with her because she's so polite and nice. Because I'm thinking, this is a professional arguer. She went to Harvard. She went to,
Yeah,
she went to all like, this is a
she's
person
a
who gets
lawyer.
paid to argue. Yeah.
That's why
So,
it's
but
so
no,
funny.
everybody's very cool.
Like when I watched Kamala Harris, she went on scared to go on the Fox network. And do you know she got way more viewers when she appeared on Fox, more than Mr. Trump. But it trips me out
Mm.
because she's not like, she's a prosecutor. She's not scared, which I love. She's not, it's so funny. You know what was very interesting? Jamie Kennedy. Have you ever interviewed Jamie Kennedy on your podcast?
I interviewed him a while ago, and I'll be short with it. It was a wonderful interview. We talked for like an hour, and something that stuck with me from Jamie Kennedy. We were just discussing his career and fame and everything. He was like, bro, I was 26, 27 when Scream came out. And he goes, I'd been on a Taco Bell commercial. And he goes, and he was like, Scream was the biggest movie in the world. I was 26, 27. So I went from my parents knowing I was in a Taco Bell commercial to people chasing him in the streets. And that was when real movie star fame was around because you didn't have Twitter. You had no access to these people. That's what I always remember from our conversation. Sorry.
I'm not quite sure what happened with Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy was in Scream. I have known Jamie Kennedy for a long time because we did stand up together. And Jamie gave me a ride home in this car that was backfiring so much it sounded like bullets. And we always had a good time. And then he got Scream and he became a movie star. Like Jamie would be at the Lakers game and they would have him up on the Jumbotron. He started dating this girl. She's an actress. She was in like Hawaii Five-0. She was gorgeous. They were dating. He had all these beautiful women. I don't know what happened with Jamie. I don't know. His stand-up just, he got grungy. I don't know. But I know he's a Republican now and he stumps for Trump. And he came up in my feed and it was like, he was like, why are the Democrats, when you used to be all over Donald Trump, you couldn't wait to get his autograph. You couldn't wait to, then as soon as he started running, you distanced yourself. Why? And I was typing up this response to Jamie saying why people in Hollywood distance themselves. And I was like, Donald Trump, I knew a lot when he came to The View, and he was very charismatic, very charming. Donald Trump always wanted to like gossip every time he came on The View. He had all of the tea on everybody. He told us about Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough when they were, together. Like, he was just fun. He always liked to be in the mix, in the know. He was calling the tabloids, pretending like he was his own publicist, so he could be in the tabloids. And then people kind of turned when they found out how he really felt about things. Like, I never knew he would make fun of a person with a disability. My son has special needs, so I never knew that he was like that. I never knew that he has this weird thing about minorities being here. I don't know what his obsession is with Haitian people now. So I was just like, I got a long answer. And do you know, I was typing all of this to Jamie to post, and when you you have to run and do something, Chris, and all your text disappears. I had this very
Is it?
long.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask. You sound like you were about to finish and say you're disappointed that it went away. Was it one of those things where it's like, are you glad? It's like when you're mad at somebody, email yourself or hold it till the morning. Are you
Yeah,
glad you didn't
probably.
send it? Are we? Yeah.
Yeah, probably, because I don't feel like having all them daggone the Trumpers on my page.
Yeah.
But it was because I know him, and I just was like, this is why you're asking this dumbass question. This is why. You can be one way, and then
Yeah.
you start opening up your mouth, and your true feelings come out, and then people don't want to be around you. But I didn't feel like typing it again. It was so long. That post would have been so.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm too tired. I'm just too tired. If I run into Jamie, I'll tell him.
Well,
But
and that's probably a better medium anyway, because I'm sure in some, hey, we've got history, man. Like, here's my thought. I don't know if you hate him. I don't think you do.
no.
But it would be better served in person anyway to have
Yeah.
that conversation.
Yeah, I've done that.
For all you know, yeah, you've done that.
With other comics, yeah. Well, I disagreed with something Gary Owens said, and I called him and talked to him, and it was better. It was better than posting. So you're right. Something, if I can find
Yeah.
Jamie's number or DM him,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Well,
but other than that, the day was good. And
good.
any questions before I'm gonna go watch Tulsa King?
I was going to say,
and one
yeah.
of the mayor of Kingstown.
Okay. Get that going. A lot of people just commenting, saying, let's see, I love Jamie Kennedy and Malibu Most Wanted from Tequila. Cheryl says, God intervened. That could be possible. There you go. MM, who works with Lunel, I'm not saying this is part of Lunel, but MM said Jamie came to Vegas. Yeah, Mark got banned. Oh, Jamie came to Vegas and actually is now banned from a club there. He walked an entire audience. Damn.
What did he do?
I guess Jamie walked in an audience. I don't know the story. This is just what the comment says from Mark. Says he walked an entire audience. That must have been. Usually with that kind of stuff, there's
an entire audience walked out. Is what that says.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, if you walk an audience, yeah, that means they're gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never heard that before. Okay, so yeah, he made an
That's a
entire
good
audience
thing.
walk out.
That's a good thing. That means you've never walked an audience.
No, I've never made an audience walk out. My job is to make you laugh and want to come back to see me.
Right. I think that's kind of the point with that. Kim Lou asks if you have a joke journal, and then we'll answer that and get you out of here.
If I have a who?
Do you have a joke journal? Like, do you have a place where you write jokes?
I used to. I did. I have journals in storage from when I first started, when I was doing stand-up. I haven't had a joke journal in probably 5 years. I'm lazy, I was pursuing so many different things that stand-up comedy was not my first thing. So when I was acting, I didn't do as much stand-up. Because a lot of people don't even know I'm a stand-up. Kym either. And so I wasn't like prioritizing my stand-up. And probably before the pandemic and right after the pandemic, I was going out 10, 12 times a week. I started my journal back up of different jokes. But then after that, I came out here to New York and I was trying to do my joke journal and do stand up, but I was too tired trying to do a show. So I had to let stand up go. So really the only time I go out is when I'm headlining. So no, I don't have a joke journal, but I have like pages everywhere. I have pages on my iPad, on my phone, notes, different material that I've texted myself, texted other people, and they're like, what does this mean? I just didn't need it to text it to somebody. So it's kind of hodgepodge everywhere, but no dedicated joke journal.
All good. Well, Sherri, you have had a crazy day. I'm glad you got to jump on. I'm glad Kym got to jump on. I'm glad Kym's
Yeah.
nose survived the booby trap I accidentally set for her in there. But yeah, go see
No.
Sherri in North Carolina, Raleigh. Go see Kym this weekend in Washington. If you happen to be in Atlanta, come to Sandtown Pub and in South Fulton. Shout out to them. It's going to be a great time tomorrow night at 6.
Make the time.
And then we're in Philly and Charlotte. Go to the Eventbrite page. Just go to Eventbrite, search Ariva Martin, and we'll be coming to your city doing these panels. They're great. They're really you get to eat, you get some entertainment, you get to talk to some very interesting people, and you'll learn something too. So shout out to all our friends in Milwaukee, Phoenix, Detroit, Vegas. Such great people.
I love that Ariva is doing this, that you're doing this. This is literally a prime example of what can I do? Do something. And I love that Ariva's
She's out
doing
knocking on doors. Yeah.
Yeah, she took it upon herself to like do this and get it out there to people. And what a great, and Kym went with you guys to one city. I think it's so great. I'm working, so I couldn't do it. But I just love that Ariva is doing this. And watch the Halloween show for Sherri. We got last year, the first year, my first season, we were Bridgerton as zombies. The second year, I was Beyonce. I had 6 outfit changes, a choreographed dance, and a horse, who's now at Fire Island with the boys. And this year, it's amazing. So watch October 31st, in my Halloween show. And thanks,
That'll be
Chris.
fun.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that's great. I wanted to give one more shout out. Before you got on, we showed all these great pictures of all the events we've been doing. And I don't know if Deja has it. There's a picture of a woman with short hair. I just wanted to shout her out. And by the way, I know schedules are wild and everything. I want to do, this is showing me like Milwaukee's got a lot going on. This woman right here, shout out to Angela. She owns a tea shop, and it's like a wellness center. And I went and had tea there. And you have a tea, what do you call teatorial and everything. There's all these herbs and everything. And she put this together in Milwaukee. She was going to have it at her place. She had an event going on, so she connected me with the people at Rise and Grind. So I wanted to give her a special shout out. She was amazing. A small business owner in Milwaukee. If you happen to be there, and don't sleep on Milwaukee. Great city.
Okay.
So
Milwaukee,
all
Wisconsin.
Right, Sherri. There it is. Shout out to Angela and everybody else, and Bobby and everybody there. So I'm having a blast. Well, Sherri, good to see you.
It was really good to see you. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Two Funny Mamas. We'll be back next week. And it was a good time. So please go vote. Get whoever you're voting for, get out and vote. It's so important. This election season is so, so important. It affects our children, however which way you feel. It affects our children. It affects us. Make your voice known. Make your voice heard. So go out and register to vote. Jeffrey's registering to vote.
Oh, and, I didn't even think about that.
Yes, he's registering. He's 19. We didn't do it last year. And he's at this age as a teenager that whatever I say do, he wants to do opposite, including voting. So I had to pull mama. I said, let me tell you something. In this house, we're Democrats. And he was like, well, I'm 19. I was like, you ain't nothing. You are voting Democrat the way your mom is voting. You don't have rights when it comes to voting. He said, well, my teacher said, I said, I don't care what your teacher said. You tell your damn teacher to call me. Who calling me? Oh, that's John. You don't, I don't care what your teacher said. You're a Democrat. You is the Democrat. As long as you live in this house, let me put my finger in there. As long as you live in this house, you're a Democrat. So he's got to register to vote. Democrat.
Jeffrey's in the
if
house.
if they think I'm not gonna be in that little voting booth with him, you're not gonna be rebellious on this watch, not on this thing right here. So.
Sherri Shepherd, everybody.
Not over here on my watch. Anyway, thank you for watching Two Funny Mamas. And Chris, thank you. And pray for Kym. She's doing too much. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks, Deja. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Deja.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym. Yeah, that's them. About to throw down again. Tickling the soul from beginning to the end. Two dope friends. I love the way they do their thing. They digress, don't